Hey everybody, this is Kasu and welcome to another 6 hybrid video. Now this video is going to be a bit special because it's going to be a bit more confusing than usual. Because it all revolves around this ugly motherfucker known as Stranger. So what's so interesting about this guy? Well, first off, when you tame him, he is really nothing special. In fact, I would say he is useless. As when riding him, I will spawn in something smaller and easier, like example a parasol. Like for example, I'll spawn this parasol here and I'll left click it. As you can see, it deals so little damage. Additionally, when you roar, it doesn't really sound nice and it's just so stupid. Like look at him, he's just dumb as fuck. Like there's not a single brain cell in his head. But this is not where this potential creature ends, as I will not make a video if this is so useless. In fact, if you tame one, because this is in the wild, this creature, this ugly motherfucker, is in the wild, and you can find them and tame them. They count as rogue hybrids, however, upon seeing you, they will flee. But if you're able to tame one, and you must be at least level 30 to tame one, you will see this particular note inside its inventory. I'll read out for you. So this is Bob's Stranger note. Be aware, subject cannot be released into the wild. Reason: dangerously accelerated evolution. Its offspring have high mutating properties. Will also be an entirely new species. The stranger's instinct forces them to create an evolutionary perfected version of itself. Thus, why their eggs are extremely valuable, though dangerous to native wildlife. If found, designate target as rogue. As ominous as that is, this is actually your perfect chance to tame it and breed it like hell and see what happens. And this is where the cool part of the mod comes in. So if you breed the stranger creatures, or the base form of the stranger creature, 3 eggs, or rather 4 different eggs will come out of it. First one is the normal stranger egg. So basically, when you hatch this egg, you just spawn another stranger. Second egg, however, will be the Adanti Raptor egg, which I'll showcase later. Third egg might be the Tridelet egg. Fourth egg might be the Gyro Suus egg. All these eggs have a chance to appear. I do not know what is the chance, but just be it how it may. So I'll first go through each of it. I'll go through first is the Adanti Raptor. And as you can see, the spoiler is already there. So when you have the Adanti Raptor, it becomes slightly more useful. So in this case, I'll spawn another parasol for you to try out. So on left click, it is a bite attack. Right click is a similar to a kangaroo's kick, I guess, which deals massive knockback. C is a claw strike that hits twice. And lastly, I need to find a Triceratops for this. And lastly, while attacking this Triceratops in the face, as you can I'm dealing damage, X key is a buff that reduces damage by massive amount, while also increasing my speed by massive amount too. And that is the Adanti Raptor. Now, oh fuck. Now, with the Adanti Raptor like that, do you think that you might think, oh okay, so what am I supposed to do to get that big guy? Well, to get that big guy, breed. Get 2 Adanti Raptors and breed them again. And there is a chance that it may drop this guy, the Adanti Tyrannus. So the Adanti Tyrannus is basically a bigger version of the Adanti Raptor. So what can it do? Well, let's summon something to beat the shit out of. So left click is a bite attack. Right click is a claw attack that hits twice. C key is a headbutt with knockback. However, this guy is a bit too big. And lastly, raw. X is a raw attack. It's a raw. It's a cool sounding raw, but it does nothing. Now that we have covered the land, let's cover something like the sky. So while breeding the stranger, you might have a chance to get this particular hybrid called the Tridelet. So what does the Tridelet do? Well, first up, let's summon something. Okay, restart all over again because fucking Triceps keep interrupting me. Okay, so left click is a bite attack that deals around 82 damage. Right click is a venom shot which fires 3 venom projectiles in a cone that inflicts visitor venom. So visitor venom actually increases damage dealt by the Tridelet. I'm not too sure about other things. X key is morale boost. Morale boost provides, well, as you can say, around a 30-second morale boost to any allies nearby. However, I need to try that on creatures nearby. Now I'm walking towards my Adanti Tyrannus, and pressing X activates morale boost. Morale boost gives creatures a 30-second, which provides a 20% damage boost and also a 0.1 health HP regen. Next up is the C key, which is a bite that is able to grab creatures. And yeah, that's it. Similar to the Adanti Raptor, if you breed the Tridelet, you might have a chance to make this garbage of a name, Tridelet Voluser. So what is the Tridelet Voluser, or this flying wyvern? So basically this is your wyvern if you don't have a wyvern on the map, or if you don't have your cloning machine yet. So it can fly as a wyvern can. It can't dive as a wyvern can. And let's see its abilities. So left click is a bite attack. Right click spits Dilo Venom, which doesn't increase anything, but it's just a Dilo Venom. Additionally, you can spam it so you can just annoy the shit out of anyone that attacks it, you know. C is a raw while it's on the ground. Sounds weird. But while in the air, C is a grab. And this grab, you can't really do anything to the creatures that it grabs, so it's just good for grabbing around. And that is the Tridelet Voluser. Next, the Stranger. Now that we covered the land and the air, the Stranger actually has another hybrid which covers the sea. So if you breed the Stranger, there is a chance that this guy might come out, the Gyro Suus. The Gyro Suus is a semi-aquatic creature that swims and runs pretty fast, both on land and in air and in the water respectively. But what can it do? Well, let's try. First up, left click is a standard bite attack. Right click is a raw that does, again, nothing. C key is a bite attack that hits 3 times in quick succession, as you can see. And that is the Gyro Suus. Next up, if you breed Gyro Suus enough, you might get the Gyro Aquamo, a entirely aquatic creature. I'm sorry. So what can it do? Well, it's decently fast in the water. Left click is a bite attack. Right click is a water breath attack that inflicts Scalded. I'm gonna try again on this. It's written there Scalded, which is wrong. It's Scalded. So what is Scalded? Scalded is basically burn but in water. And lastly is its C key, which is a attack that hits 5 times in quick succession. As you can tell, I basically exploded onto that creature. In fact, let me find a better creature so I can show it better. I can find another bigger creature so I can show it better. Like that Megalodon over there. Come here, buddy. So, upon activating, I hit it 5 times in quick succession, dealing around 400 damage. As you can see, 3.1k, 3.5 minus 3.1 is 400. And that is the Gyro Aquamo. Now, you might be thinking that, oh, okay, so that's the end of it, right? That's they branch out to their own land, sea, air, and that's it, correct? No. So, if you breed, example, if you breed the Gyro Aquamo, or together with it, they are not compatible, by the way. So you must breed Gyro Aquamo with Gyro Aquamo and so on. So if you breed the Gyro Aquamo together, or if you breed the Adanti Tyrannus together Or if you breed that god awful name Wyvern together, they might have the chance to either spawn their own eggs, or they spawn this guy's egg, the Ultima Venator. This is the final form of the stranger hybrid. As you can see, it looks pretty grotesque, and like you look at the beak and look at the jaw. So what can it do? This has to be the strongest, right? It has to be its final form, correct? Well, let's take a look. So its left click is a bite attack that deals, as you can tell, more damage than the rest already. Right click is a screw attack that does... Let me try it again. Right click is basically, it spews a lot of Dillo Venom all at once. C key is a claw attack that attacks twice. Now X key, I have to go to non-creative mode to try this out. So X key comes in two stages. First part, upon pressing, the creature will have increased 30% in damage while reducing its armor for 20 seconds. So now, let's try out with my bite. I'm doing 229 damage and I'm receiving 52 damage. Upon pressing X key, I now receive 62 damage. However, I do 298 damage. And let me chill out together, chill out. Now, after the buff runs out, however, after the buff runs out, as you can see, I now gain acidic body as a buff. Unfortunately, I can't show it to you, as acidic body will now increase my armor by 30%. And last attack is control, which is a 360 tail sweep. And yeah, that's it. That is the end of the stranger video, the stranger hybrids video. So this, my thoughts on this creature is that is a really cool concept that you're able to breed these two creatures together and is able to make different hybrids out of it. And however, is it worth the trouble to breed all of it? I'm not sure. Honestly, if you're able to tame this at level 30, and if you have a breeding facility all prepared and whatnot, you can make this hybrid creature very easily. Also depending on your server settings. To give a better idea, this is the flowchart of how the stranger and the breeding works. As you can see, the stranger can have the option of having a Adanti Raptor, did they try this, and Gyro Suus, and then they'll go to their own evolved forms and finally reaching the Ultima Venator together. And with that, we've come to the end of the Seeds Hybrid video. Up next will be the Boss Hybrid video. This is Mikasu. I hope to see you guys in the next video. Bye!